No more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense.
Всем привет! Давно не виделись. Обещать я, конечно, ничего на этот раз не буду, но совсем скоро у меня появится много времени для ютуба, так что ролики, скорее всего, будут выходить чаще. И, кстати, еще у меня новый микрофон, куча идей в запасе и мотивация делать ролики. В общем, ближе к делу. Недавно, листая свой список желаемых игр в Стиме, я вспомнил про Stanley Parable. Зайдя на страницу игры, я узнал, что у нее есть демо-версия. Хотя не то чтобы я о ней не знал, но и слышал я про нее немного. А о том, что это отдельная игра, я даже и не думал. В этом видео я бы хотел сделать полный обзор демо-версии The Stanley Parable. Кстати, русской озвучки у демонстрации нет, но для вашего удобства я установил русские субтитры. Ссылка на установку будет в описании. Ну что же, вроде как все, что я хотел, сказал, самое время наверстывать упущенное. Если вы не забыли, у микрофона Митикас, и мы начинаем. Игра встречает нас белой доской с надписью The Stanley Parable Demonstration. Пройдя в комнату ожидания, нас встретит рассказчик.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension?
Он предложит подождать до начала демо всего 20 минут. И чтобы скрасить ожидания, показывает, как разрабатывалась демо. Рассказчик показывает различные нововведения и фишки игры, такие как кнопки выбора, кнопка комплиментов, проходимая стена.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Индикатор, показывающий, что вы находитесь в демо. И эмоциональные кабинки. Пройдя дальше, мы встретим место, где можем оценить демо.
No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Затем, возвращаясь в зеленую комнату, рассказчик расскажет нам про побочные действия игры в The Stanley Parable.
Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time.
Затем он попросит исполнить танец, который будет сигналом об экстренной остановке демо.
In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter. Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable? Oh wait, what?
У рассказчика не получится начать демонстрацию, и мы возвращаемся в зеленую комнату.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes. Oh wait, what's this?
8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get up. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out! Go!
Когда мы вернемся в самое начало, рассказчик подумает, что мы причастны к пропаже демо, и попросит подумать о своих ошибках.
Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general. Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more.
Затем рассказчик пробует запустить демо в третий раз, но мы попадаем в конец демо.
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
После этого мы идем на склад, где рассказчик пробует придумать какую-либо игру.
Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup. All right, now put it, in the bin. You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
Затем мы встретим ту самую кнопку «Не согласен», но, к сожалению, на нее нельзя будет нажать. После этого мы находим конец и идем оценивать демо.
Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake. Is it working? Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here. Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way. Oh, nice and quiet. Finally.
Затем рассказчик будет вспоминать, какие моменты мы с ним прожили.
Do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then, how little we knew of the world. And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh! And then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
Для того, чтобы открыть консоль в демо The Stanley Parable, надо открыть страницу игры в библиотеке Steam, открыть свойства и в пункте «Общее» в параметрах запуска прописать dev консоль. Сразу после захода в игру можно заметить один баг. При нажатии любой кнопки в консоль будет писать то, что это неизвестная команда. Если же прописать и switchits 1, то в отличие от полной версии, где для этого предусмотрена целая концовка, просто появится надпись «Почему?». Но клип можно прописать даже не включая switchits. Переходим далее. Ну и наконец перейдем к пасхалкам. Если вы наберете на клавиатуре FacePunch во время игры, то все окружающие текстуры будут иметь логотип FacePunch, наложенный поверх них. Когда рассказчик говорит вам остаться неподвижным, его речь будет отличаться в зависимости от того, двигался игрок или нет.
Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh wait, I've got it. You know what would really ramp up the anticipation? If I gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yes, you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make...
С двумя кабинками в демонстрационном зале кабин эмоций есть потайной ход, где вы можете найти третью под названием Секрет. Вы можете дойти до коробок рядом с комнатой кнопок и выбора, чтобы узнать больше о коробках.
These are boxes. Boxes are like spheres that don't fall over.
Недалеко от комнаты комплиментов, над дверью в помещение с камерой изоляции, есть небольшая выемка. Если зайти туда, рассказчик скажет, что тут ничего нет, и в основной игре будет больше мест, где ничего нет. Если вы ждете в приемной, рассказчик прокомментирует тот факт, что вы можете просто пройти, так как никто не смотрит.
Okay, you know that no one is checking numbers, right? You can just go. You could do it right now, literally right this second. I don't know how no one ever figures this out. We could be back at the demo by this time. Are you enjoying this? Watching numbers tick down slowly? Well, please, don't let me stop you. If somehow you're associating the joy of this room with the joy of playing the Stanley Parable, then by all means, continue. The full version of the Stanley Parable contains all the ecstasy you are now experiencing and so much more.
Если вы продолжите ждать после вашего номера, рассказчик предположит, что у вас есть особенно теплые чувства к этой комнате и почувствует себя тронутым.
And we can move on now. The demo. My goodness, this room really means something special to you, doesn't it? Is it a connection? A spark? Something between you and this room that runs deeper? Well, I have to say, I'm really quite moved. You know what? Go ahead. Take your time. I'll wait.
Если вы продолжите играть в игру с восьмерками, рассказчик будет раздражен и будет постоянно объяснять, что это не настоящая The Stanley Parable.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable. What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through? You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now, an assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous. Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why? What about this game deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not? Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times. which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable? I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning. You really are finding this amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is coming from the person who sat in the waiting room when the door was open, right there. If you're the kind of person this demo is targeting, I guess I should be a little concerned for our sales numbers. The funny thing is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance? Yes, it was almost certainly the dance. I regret that now. Well, the good part is that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world to be shattered and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together. Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't know what's going on here. You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing it until you pass out from physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm sure the Stanley Parable demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime, I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, enjoy the 8 game, take as much time as you need.
На складе, где вы играете в игру «Положить чашку в корзину», можно положить чашку в одну из досок наверху, и рассказчик это прокомментирует.
Now, how did you do that? You got the cup all the way up there. I didn't even know that was possible. I guess in a certain sense, this is a game too, the game of getting the cup stuck up in the rafters. Yes, it's the most exciting of all games, and guess what? You won.
Если же не класть чашку в корзину, то через некоторое время рассказчик заявит, что это была игра «Не класть чашку в корзину».
Oh, you're not going to put the cup in the bin. Yes, that's a game too, preventing the cup from entering the bin, and you won.
Если вы попытаетесь открыть дверь, которая закрыта, рассказчик прокомментирует это.
Now, no time for exploration. We've got business to attend to.
На пути к изоляционной камере можно увидеть линию приключений The Stanley Parable из полной версии игры. Там, где нужно пройти в камеру изоляции, используйте ноуклип, чтобы попасть в комнату комплиментов. Вы увидите, что название комнаты изменилось на дата выхода. Ну что же, вроде как мы посмотрели большую часть всего контента в игре. Если я что-то упустил, то пишите комментарии. Надеюсь, что вам понравился этот ролик, с вами был Медикас, и всем удачи, всем пока!